So let's talk about commitment. For the day 6 of the 7-day Creator Toolkit Challenge, we've been asked to talk about committing to 6 months worth of content creation. So what does that mean for me? Well, my goal is going to be one episode per month, starting in May. But of course, that's going to depend a lot on being able to coordinate with the rest of the cast when actually filming the episodes, because we have to film each episode in multiple parts. But then also for me, there's more commitment here than just committing to 6 months worth of episodes. I also want to make a commitment to the cast members that this is going to be worth their time. This is a major project for everyone involved, so I'm currently working on getting all the legal paperwork in order to make sure the cast is fairly compensated based upon whatever revenue the show actually generates. Fairly compensate them for their time that they put into each episode. So we're going to be soliciting sponsors to monetize the show. It'll all be local sponsors. And I've got a few other ideas for monetization as well, such as merchandising, sell photos, hats, shirts, stuff like that. But I can't do this without the amazing people helping me, so I want to make sure that they're fairly compensated. I want to make sure this is worth their time. So another commitment that I'm making is I want to commit to minimizing the impact of our searching. And what I mean by that is I want to minimize the impact of possibly finding other relics that aren't metal. So, for example, if we find a historically significant find, then I want to make sure that we're going to be doing that the right way. We're going to be contacting local historians and archaeologists with information about those finds. Contact them to come in to properly go through the site if it's something of major historical significance. Archaeologists have traditionally looked down upon metal detectors and other similar activities due to the hobbyists' carelessness, which destroys the context of the find. I don't want this to be a show about treasure hunting. This isn't about the treasure. This is a show about the history, and I want to focus on that. So we're going to document that history. We're going to document the context of each find, and we're going to ensure that the relics are properly preserved. And then my final commitment is keep it local. One of the goals of the show is to help boost tourism in our area. And that means I'm going to focus on Hagerstown and Washington County, Maryland as much as possible. We may occasionally travel outside the county, but I'm always going to keep the county as our focus. So if we travel outside the county, I'm always going to mention, so this is only so many miles away from Washington County or so many miles away from Hagerstown. And I'm going to always keep that local focus. So you've seen the 1-minute teaser video in a previous episode of Behind the Scenes. So now I've got a special treat for you. Here's a 30-second ad that I'm working on. And this is going to be the ad that's going to be distributed on multiple platforms to try to build up a little more hype for the show and get more people interested as it starts to come out. So get ready. Here it comes.
Why are we so fascinated with the past? Why is it that finding a piece of history makes us feel more connected to it? What history have we lost over the years? And what will we find? In the mountains of western Maryland lies a small city called Hagerstown. This town has witnessed the birth of our nation, the conflicts of the Civil War, and remarkable feats of engineering and manufacturing. Join us as we dig into the heart of our nation's past. This is History Hub Hunters. Coming this summer.